Well, as the class of 2025 prepares to say goodbye to the college years and hello to the professional world, they may be walking into a tough job market. Many graduates will run into a bottleneck of entry-level openings as companies hold hiring levels steady. According to a survey by ZipRecruiter, more than 80% of graduates say they expect to start working within 3 months of graduation. But in reality, about 77% of students from recent classes started working that soon, while 5% were still searching for a job. To talk more about the current job market is executive coach Liz Bentley. Good morning.
Good morning.
So even back in the day, I did internships after graduation. So often that leads to the real job, but those opportunities are even going away. And what sectors these days are there most opportunities?
It's so true. I mean, internships are a great gateway into job opportunities and also giving you amazing experience so you can really see what careers would be like. Unfortunately, usually they surge in the spring, but right now they're down 11% from 2024, which is really concerning. In addition to that, people who have had internships are also not getting the jobs that they were expecting. With that, though, there are still some areas where we're seeing some surges, which is first in pharmaceuticals, which is really great. Then we're also, after that, in marketing, in civil engineering, communication, and then last but not least, architecture.
Okay. Good to see that communication in there.
Yeah, media and communication. Right.
So a lot of people who had planned to work for the government, they have to pivot now because of all the layoffs and all the freezes. So how has that affected the job market?
I know. All of our poli-sci majors and people who are graduating really hoping to enter into the government are having to shift and rethink it. Applications are down 40% for government jobs. And with government employees looking for work themselves, it's a really competitive market. So people are really looking to pivot.
Despite the drop in demand, there are some exceptions to the cooling trend. So what are those jobs that are looking good?
Luckily, it's not all doom and gloom.
Okay.
The healthcare industry is still surging and doing very well, especially for physicians and surgeons. Other areas that we're seeing job opportunities are in therapy, in sports, civil engineering, as I said before, personal care and home care, and other areas like, as I said, the pharmaceutical category. So that's all still doing well, and also dentistry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So for graduates who cannot find a job or an internship, what advice would you give them?
Okay. So our Gen Zs are really going to need to be resilient and adaptable. So kids who are graduating college right now, maybe they need to rethink some of the industries they were going to go into and they were hoping to get jobs in, and go to the places where there are job opportunities. They also need to be more adaptable to salaries and starting salaries. They were thinking they were going to get higher ones, and now they should really just look for taking the jobs they can get. And also, I always say, really make sure you're putting your best foot forward all the time. It's a very competitive market out there, so you want to have a great resume that's really showing the best of you, and don't have it too generalized. Make sure it's really showing your personality and the things that make you unique. And if you get an interview, practice those interview skills. Really go in professional and ready to go.
I know there's so much advice, on videos and everything these days. And always write that thank you note. I always say
that's true,
that's a big one, right?
Another really good one, too, is that if you get the interview, put in the job description into ChatGPT and ask for the questions they might ask you. And you'll be amazed at what good questions you'll get out so that you can really prep.
There is so many good ways you can use AI for these types of things.
No question. No question.
Executive Coach Liz Bentley, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.